everybody, it's just Amy here from Consortium Private Wealth in Horsham. I'm just going to do a quick video today on the $500 million homebuyer fund in Victoria. It's a new government initiative just to help Victorians purchase their new home. Obviously, as a result of COVID, house prices have just gone through the roof, pardon the pun. So the government are just going to give you up to 25% of the purchase price of the home. There's a few eligibility requirements that need to be met, such as we need to have a 5% minimum deposit, no need to pay lender's mortgage insurance. If you're Aboriginal or Torres Strait Island, that minimum requirement does drop to 3.5% as the deposit, and the government will contribute up to 35% of the purchase price of your home. We need to be an Australian citizen and at least 18 years old. If you're an individual buying the property, you need to earn less than $125,000. If you're purchasing as a joint applicant, the total income must be below $200,000. You need to be a natural person, not a company or a trust or any other entity. You can't own any interest in any land at the time of the purchase, whether that be as an individual or as a trustee of a company or trust. The maximum purchase price must be $950,000 in Metro Melbourne or Geelong. In regional Victoria, if you're in an eligible location, the max purchase price will be set at $600,000. Now, you do have the option to repay the government's share of the home over time. You can do this via refinancing, utilising any built up savings, or at the point of sale of the home, using those proceeds of the sale. The thing to note, I suppose, is that 25% government share of the home does stay as a percentage of the home, not a value from the purchase price. For example, if in regional Victoria we bought a house for $500,000, my deposit would have to be $25,000, that's the 5%. The government will contribute $125,000, and then that's the 25% share of the home. My ownership would be 75%, which is $375,000. If 2 years down the track I want to sell my house, it's now worth $600,000. The government portion of that will be $150,000, and mine will be the $450,000. So that capital gain of $100,000 will be split 75% to me, 25% to the government. If instead of waiting till the point of sale of the home, if I wanted to pay the government back and continue to live in the house, I would need to pay them back the 25%, and that 25% is also valued at the time I repay the government. So if I bought that $500,000 house and it was 2 years later and I thought I want to pay back the government their share of the purchase so that it's 100% mine, and the house was also still valued at $600,000, my minimum repayment would be $30,000, because the minimum repayment that you can make is 5% of their ownership. So that's 5% of the 25%. There are a few obligations if you are to maintain that 75-25% split with the government. You need to do annual reviews, which include proving insurance on the home, providing pay slips to ensure that you are still below those income thresholds. You need to prove your tax returns, your home loan statements and utility bills to show that you are living in the home. You need to maintain the property. If you want to do any renovations over $10,000, you need to seek approval from the government. You need to seek approval to refinance, sell and make those voluntary contributions, if those voluntary contributions were to occur within the first 2 years. You must also start repaying the government's 25% share if your income exceeds those thresholds, or if you receive a windfall gain such as inheritance or lotto over $10,000. Other than that, it's pretty straightforward. I will, like I said, leave a link in the description just to that big government website with all the locations, eligible locations, and any other info. If you have any other questions, feel free to leave a comment. Otherwise, we'll see you next week. Bye.